The following morning, Alex and his team prepared for their first mission to recover one of the ancient artifacts. Their destination was the sunken Temple of Lumina, an ancient site rumored to hold the first of the powerful relics needed to combat Abyssus. The temple lay deep within a labyrinthine coral reef, protected by ancient guardians and treacherous currents. As they set out, Alex couldn't help but feel a mixture of excitement and anxiety. He was venturing into the unknown, but he was not alone. Lyra, Thalor, and Orion swam beside him, their confidence and determination giving him strength. The journey to the temple took several hours. They navigated through vibrant coral forests, past schools of shimmering fish, and along cliffs that dropped into the abyss. The beauty of the underwater world was breathtaking, a stark contrast to the darkness they fought against. When they finally reached the entrance to the temple, the sight was awe-inspiring. The sunken Temple of Lumina was a massive structure, its grand arches and towering columns covered in coral and seaweed. Bioluminescent plants cast an eerie, beautiful light over the ancient stone. Orion examined the entrance. The temple's defenses are likely still active. We need to be cautious. Thalor nodded. Remember, our goal is to retrieve the artifact without disturbing the Guardians. We don't want to provoke a battle if we can avoid it. Alex took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the task ahead. Let's do this. They entered the temple, the water inside colder and darker. The halls were lined with intricate carvings and murals depicting the history of Aquaris and its battles against Abyssus. As they ventured deeper, they encountered the first of the temple's defenses, traps designed to protect the sacred relic. Lyra used her knowledge of ancient magic to deactivate the traps, guiding the team safely through narrow corridors and hidden passageways. Despite their caution, they couldn't avoid every danger. At one point, a hidden trap activated, sending a barrage of sharp coral spikes towards them. Alex reacted quickly, using his powers to create a barrier of water that deflected the spikes. "Good reflexes," Thalor said, his voice filled with approval. As they progressed, the sense of Abyssus's presence grew stronger. They could feel the dark energy pulsing through the temple, a reminder of the malevolent force they were fighting against. Finally, they reached the heart of the temple, a grand chamber with a raised platform at its center. On the platform rested the first artifact, a glowing, intricately designed orb that radiated powerful energy. Alex approached the orb cautiously. This is it. Before he could reach it, the ground shook, and the ancient guardians of the temple awoke. Massive stone golems, their eyes glowing with the same light as the orb, emerged from the walls and advanced towards the team. "We need to hold them off while Alex retrieves the artifact," Orion commanded. Thalor and Lyra moved to intercept the golems, using their combined abilities to fend off the powerful guardians. Orion provided support, using his strategic skills to direct their movements and exploit the golem's weaknesses. Alex focused on the orb, feeling its energy resonating with his own. As he reached out to touch it, a surge of power coursed through him, and he heard a whisper, an ancient voice filled with wisdom and strength. "Protector of Aquaris, you have found the Orb of Lumina. Use its light to banish the darkness." With the orb in his grasp, Alex felt a surge of confidence. He turned to face the golems, raising the orb high. A brilliant light emanated from it, washing over the chamber and the guardians. The golems hesitated, their movements slowing as the light weakened their connection to Abyssus. "Now, Alex," Lyra shouted, "use the orb's power." Alex focused, channeling the energy of the orb. The light intensified, engulfing the golems and dissolving their forms. The chamber grew calm, the oppressive presence of Abyssus fading. Breathing heavily, Alex lowered the orb. "We did it." The team regrouped, their faces filled with relief and triumph. Thalor clapped Alex on the back. "You handled that well, Alex. The Orb of Lumina is a powerful tool, and it will aid us greatly in the battles to come." Lyra smiled, her eyes shining with pride. "This is just the beginning. With each artifact we recover, we grow stronger." Orion nodded. "We must continue our search. Abyssus will not remain idle, and we need to be prepared for whatever it throws at us next." As they left the temple, Alex felt a renewed sense of purpose. The orb of Lumina pulsed with a gentle, reassuring light, a symbol of hope in the face of darkness. They had succeeded in their first mission, but many challenges lay ahead. The journey back to Aquaris was filled with discussion and planning. They reviewed the locations of the remaining artifacts and strategized their next moves. Each step brought them closer to their ultimate goal: the defeat of Abyssus and the restoration of peace to their underwater world. When they finally returned to the city, they were greeted with cheers and celebration. The citizens of Aquaris rejoiced at the news of their victory, their hope rekindled. That night, as Alex lay in his bed, he couldn't help but think about the journey ahead. The fight against Abyssus was far from over, but with the orb of Lumina and the support of his friends, he felt ready to face whatever challenges awaited them. Together, they would continue their quest, determined to protect their home and ensure that the light of Aquaris would never be extinguished.